What comes to your mind when you think of baseball? America? Rounders? The Field of Dreams? But not the capital of Devon? So, let me change that. Henry Chadwick was born in Exeter, England, October the 5th, 1924, to James and Theresa Chadwick. As a young lad, he played ball games like grounders and cricket before moving to Brooklyn in the USA in 1937 at the age of 12 with his family. In 1956, he was a cricket reporter for the New York Times when he witnessed his first ever game of baseball between the New York Gothams and the Eagle clubs. Later, Chadwick recalled being captivated by the game and quickly began writing regular columns on the sport for the nationally read New York Clipper and the Sunday Mercury. In 1959, Chadwick formulated his first modern box scores, in which he documented statistics like runs, putouts, assists, and errors. Additionally, he recorded the pitcher's strikeout, denoting them with the letter K. This is the first time this has ever been recorded, and this is still used in modern baseball now. This opened the game to the American public, as his box scores and detailed game descriptions helped fans follow from home. Chadwick quickly became an influential member of the Baseball Early Games Committee, where he began in 1960s. He edited the Dimes Baseball Player Manual, in which he listed the first social total for the teams and the players and introduced the original framework for how the game should be scored. Chadwick went on to further acclaim as the editor of the A.G. Spaulding Official Baseball Guide. He later disagreed with Spaulding's claim that Albert Doomsday had invented the game baseball in 1839, maintaining that the game was a descendant of an English ball game that he had played as a boy. Chadwick continued to cover baseball until his final days, when a bout of pneumonia he contracted in an opening day game in Brooklyn contributed to his death on April 20th, 1808. Henry Chadwick was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame 20 years after his passing in 1938. Now, let's move on to Exeter Spitfires. The Exeter Spitfires take their name from the Polish Spitfire Squadron based in the city during World War II. Originally forming in the 2000s and then playing against the Cheddar Rockies, the Gloucester Metros, the Dorsetshire Spartans, and the Rotherham Raiders. The club enjoyed 2 promising seasons, posting 2 second-place finishes and winning the Midwest UK Knockout Club at the end of the 2001 season. Sadly, despite a great year, following the 2001 season, the team was disbanded. This was due to the other teams in the league all folding, meaning there was no one for the club to play. In 2012, 10 years after the Exeter Spitfires were disbanded, the South West Baseball League was founded, originally consisting of the Plymouth Mariners, the Torbay Barons, and the Bristol Bats. Finding that his love of the game has not dwindled, Neil Wrigley decided the time was right to try and relaunch the Spitfires. Neil began contacting former players, and in October he was joined by Tony Watson, Gary Courtney, and Mark Williams. They were also joined by 2 new faces, George Andrews and Dave Saunders. The club was officially reborn in October 2012, and the search for new players began. By the time that winter training had rolled round in January, the club had attracted several new faces, new kits were ordered, and the Spitfires officially joined the South West Baseball League, ready for the 2013 season. Since 2016, the club has grown exponentially, and now boasts up to 30 playing members and 25 active supporters and supporting volunteers. This means that in the next few years, we will be looking at starting a new team to ensure that all members get the chance to play regularly. In addition, actively recruit more women to launch a team to take part in a National Women's League. We are also planning to start making a youth baseball team. In 2025 is our goal year for this. The Exeter Spitfires are passionate about providing everyone with the chance to experience baseball, and we welcome players from all walks of life, regardless of ability or experience, regardless of gender, sexuality, race, or religion, and we are proud to record of being the only team in the WBL who have featured female players in our roster every year since forming.